This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that like button, and hit that like button for me again, and then one more time to make it count. Okay, so today we are talking about Tekashi is now implicating Jim Jones, the rapper, as a member of 9 Trey, and it's going to be very easy to make this look good because Mel Matrix was once a part of Bird Gang. So it's going to just be easy for them to put everything together. Now, they even have Jim Jones on Wiretap. They have pictures of Jim Jones with Tekashi. They have plenty of evidence of Mel murder with Jim Jones and phone calls with Jim Jones. I mean, so this is kind of how the whole thing went. I'll read you the live takes from it. Okay, so we already started with the beginning of I knew Harv had videos, why he did put out the video of Harv, taking his jewelry and everything. Okay, so then he broke down what on deck means and how he offered $50K for someone to do something to Harv, and he denounced 9 Trey and Treyway as a fraud, Dirty Bloods, when he was on the Power 105. We left it there. Now we get into the wiretap calls. Wiretap call with Mel Murder reviewing Tekashi interview on Power 105 where he said Treyway was fraud. They said he must be on drugs. You gonna go on social media with it? I feel kinda depressed. The call continues. We made you who you was when you could help us with our situation. We gave you life. You wouldn't be ish without the Trey. Then the AUSA says, have you heard of the term dry snitching? Tekashi says, it's a term on the street. Snitching without snitching. It's like... Then the judge says, I don't think we need to hear any more on this answer. But what was said was received. Jeez, the judge is really just like... He's like, yo, bro, you're telling too much, bro. We didn't need all this information. Like, you're bringing down the rap industry. So they said, who is Jim Jones? 6ix9ine said, he's a retired rapper, which Jim Jones isn't a retired rapper. Okay. He said, is he a member of 9 Trey? They said, yes. Next call. Every time you look at it on YouTube or Worldstar, you see Shoddy with his ish. He didn't get enough money for that. Now his show's all canceled. He ain't a gang member no more. Then it says TMZ want to talk on the Monday. Okay, so we don't need to be on no TMZ. You better stalk that shorty. No security gonna want to work for him. He gonna have to stay in your house. Security of New York can't run around with weapons, right? They say Tekashi is perched in the witness chair listening to a wiretap call. You never put no work in, so who are you? We made that little dude. We can break him. We gonna paralyze him. And then Tekashi puts he leans on his chin, on his palm, and slouches. Now the lawyer says, he asked Tekashi, that the AUSA says, he asked Tekashi about his cooperation agreement. He told the government he brokered a 1K of drugs deal into Bushwick around August of 2017. Also sold H&M in 2015. You know what I'm talking about. Got 5 days of community service. Tekashi, I punched a guy in Times Square with Shoddy. And in Houston, I grabbed a fan by his jacket. The case is still pending, I think. Question, Mr. Hernandez. Have you been sentenced? He said, no. He said, what is the maximum you face? Life. What is your understanding of a 5K letter? Answer. It has the good, bad, and the ugly about me. The judge gets it and can go under the mandatory minimum like time served. Wow. So Tekashi, without a 5K1 letter, the minimum I could served would be 47 years. Government says no further questions. First question on cross-examination, I think from Harvard and everybody. You are testifying to get the 5K letter or help the government? Tekashi said a little bit of both. Then he said, now Nuke Mac's lawyer, Alex, is emphasizing that Tekashi attempted to take out somebody. The person he attempted to take out was with Shadi. Okay, so not with his client. Oh, okay. So he's saying that it wasn't Nuke, it was Shadi. He said, you wanted to take part, right? Right? And then the answer is right. Cross-examining question, from Harvard and them. What does trolling mean to you? Tekashi said, showing a little bit of my personality. I wasn't trolling. I made a video saying F Chief Keef. Question, then you ordered an attempt on Chief Keef? Answer, correct. Cross-examine question. If you get time served, you'd get out the beginning of next year, correct? Tekashi said, correct. You guys said that was wrong when I report that, but it's true because this is the only way I thought he could get out, and I was like, he might be out next year because if he's giving up more than everybody. He's like, hey, never mind these guys. I got some guys from Dipset and everything. I'll give you everybody, And you can't respect this, but, I respect, I'll get back to the transcript in a second. I respect nobody in this because this wouldn't be going on if Shadi and Mel and all them kind of didn't go against him like this, dealt with it differently versus scare tactics, because that wiretap is probably what sent him to do the cooperation. Because remember, 50 Cent sent a lawyer to try and intercept Tekashi because, his own friends will get implicated in this, 50 Cent doesn't, those are just his friends from back in the day that used to be bodyguards for him. And they were protecting Tekashi, but they're getting implicated in this. And he's like, hey, man, I'll help it out. So because you shouldn't go down for all that lawyer even said he could have gotten Tekashi off. Anyways, cross-examine question. After the robbery in Times Square, where did the videotape of all the guys in the lobby, Mel murder and all them, Shadi, throw the gun in your lap, and then you said you're too famous to hold a gun? Tekashi said, no, I said I'm too famous to get out of the car with a weapon. Question. You're not being prosecuted for shooting a weapon in Barclays Center, correct? Tekashi said, correct. Now Mac's lawyer is playing video of Tekashi bragging after the Barclays incident. Then, question. So you were mocking them for ducking when you let off, right? He said, correct. Question. Do you think it's surprising that someone ducks when a weapon's fired at them? Tekashi said, no, not surprising. He said, did you guys says I've had so many Instagrams, bro. I'm the king of getting my Instagrams deleted. Tekashi says, was that an interview? I have no recollection of saying that. Question, did you ever do a podcast with Adam 22? Wow, everyone's being named in this. He said, can I show you a transcript showing? Question, have you had 11 Instagram accounts? Answer, less than that. Question, were some deleted? Answer, yes. Question, were you ever told why? Answer, no. Question, did you ever say, I'm just a troll who knows how to rap? Another transcript with Angie Martinez. Now Mac's lawyer asked about two interviews on The Breakfast Club. Tekashi calls the DJs blood. He says he did it because that's how Shadi, and it rubbed off on me. That's how they talked to me. It rubbed off on me. Question, do you still have a lot of fans? Or you still have a lot of fans? Answer, I hope so. Question, you put out a record after you were in jail. Dummy boy. Answer, yes. Were you popular in jail? Objection. The judge says sustained irrelevant. Question, did you sign autographs for guards? Answer, not guards, a nurse. Question, jail is still lonely for you? Answer, what do you mean lonely? Yes, jail is really lonely. Question, let's talk about the Mets game with Shadi and Jorge. Somebody told Shadi that Roe had been robbed. Answer, correct. Judge Endelmeyer, give Tekashi a comfort break. Now Nuke Mac's lawyer is cross-examining Tekashi about Gummo. It's funny because like they want to keep Tekashi comfortable because he's like, this guy is a gold mine. This guy is giving us the game. We need to keep him in play. Let him get a rest. Let him keep those lips moving. Tekashi about Gummo. How many 9-tray hand signals are in it? You wanted it perfect, right? Answer, I want all my music to be perfect. Question, do you have any idea how many people are members of the Bloods? Answer, hundreds of thousands. Question, how many are 9-tray? Answer, I don't know. I'm not a statistic. Question, the kid whose jacket you grabbed in Houston afterward, you took a photo with him, with both of you making the 9-tray sign? Tekashi, can you show me a picture? Mac's lawyer says, I don't think I have one with me. This kid was coached, man. Like, this is like, wow. Judge Engelmeyer, Mr. Smallman tells me the lunch has just arrived. Have a good lunch. Don't discuss the case. AUSA Longyear says since 6ix9ine is in cross-examination, the judge agents moving him won't discuss the case with him. Usually he do back at 2 p.m. I'll give you the rest a little later. I mean, this is crazy. But, wow. Wow. Crazy. So, this kind of explains why he's testifying, and he really implicates Jim Jones in this, you know? I wonder if Jim Jones is going to get, I mean, I don't want him to, but I wonder if he's going to get picked up for something, for an accessory. I hope not. But anyways, guys, I will get back with you guys later. This is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I will check you guys later. Make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button.